Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Z-Dog, and today I'm going to show you all one of my favorite little deals on how to make a ramen noodle soup taste real good. So I'm going to show you a few things that you need. So, because of what we're doing, we're using chili. Chili is probably the best tasting. Now you can use whatever you want. You can use the chicken flavored. If you like shrimp, you can use shrimp, or you can use the other ones. But I recommend chili, because it's got the spice in it already. It's got hot peppers already in it. This is a chili peppers in it, of course. These are the best. Then you want some hickory brown Baby Ray, sweet Baby Ray. Then you want some of these, yeah, chili cheese flavor. Then you want some jalapeno slices. Now, I prefer Mount Olive. It has a sweet taste. You can drink the juice out of it. It's nice. It's not overpowering. Sweet relish. Garlic powder and a little bit of hamburger. And one more thing, guys. One more thing. And let me make sure I got it. I have a feeling that I don't. Actually, I probably do. Alright, so I had to find it. We have 3 different types of hot sauce, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. This stuff is hot. But this stuff is really good if you like spicy. These things are really nice. You want to be very careful how much of this you guys use. Now, you don't have to use all 3 of them, whichever one you like the most. I'm going to use all 3. Yes, I'm going to use all 3 with this. Now, we fry up this hamburger just right, and we'll show you how to do all this. And then you get yourself 3 pieces of American sliced cheese, white or yellow, it doesn't really matter. And then you got your flour tortillas right there, 3 of them, however many. And then I'll show you what we're doing. All right, so the hamburger is cooking down a little bit, so we're going to take the garlic powder and put the garlic powder on top, not heavily. Just enough that it gives it a flavor. See that? That right there should be enough, because that'll all cook in and it'll all be nice. Now, I do recommend this just for personal, however you like it. An onion. You can chop it up. You can saute it in with the hamburger, or you can make it crunchy and make it like partially crunchy. I like the partial. So I'll actually add that in when the hamburger's done, cook it around for just a few minutes and let the flavors get in there. Now in the meantime, while the hamburger is cooking down, we'll take our ramen noodle soups, we'll open them up, we'll stick them inside of a bowl. Now, for these, we're not going to leave them like this. We're going to crunch them up. We want them to be chunky, okay? Check that out. To give you an idea what I'm talking about, chunky, something similar to this. And we're going to add some hot water to this, and then we're going to microwave it, okay? So that it actually cooked down. We're going to fill it right above the top of that, and we're going to let these noodles soak up some of that juice. So the onions will chop up about this size, about like this. It don't have to be extremely fine cut or thick cut, about like that, bite size, because you want them to be chunky. Now, we're going to end up mixing some of these chips. We're going to mix some of these chips that are over here. We're going to put these in a bowl and we're going to mix them together. And I'll show you how here in a minute. Now I took some of these chili cheese flavored corn chips. These are Fritos, the best kind that you can use. We got a bowl of them now. We don't have that many, just about that much. And we're just going to crush them down like this. Crush them, crush them, crush them. And we're just going to crush it, even with our hands. Just crush it up. This is going to be real good, guys. I kid you not. You're going to love it. Now, we're going to get a little bit of this. We're going to get a little bit of that. And we're going to get a little bit of this. And a little bit of this. Alright, so we put about an actual eating spoon's worth size, you know, like, you know, the kind you'd eat your cereal with. We filled each one of those up there like that, and we put that much in each one of them, okay? Now, we're going to take the jalapenos, we're going to put those over here. And we're going to cook the jalapenos in with the hamburger, which is almost done. I have to turn that down just a little bit. And we're going to take some of this relish over here. We're going to mix all of this stuff up together. So be ready. And then we're going to take this baby Ray, we're going to stick inside of here till we're going to mix it all up. So get ready. Alright, so the jalapenos and the onions are now inside the hamburger. We're going to let those cook up with each other. Those jalapenos are going to literally flavor the hamburger up. Yep. We're going to saute those in there. Those are going to be real good. Remember, we have already garlic in there. And turn that back up a little bit so that those will cook down a little bit. This isn't really that difficult of a recipe. You make sure your hamburger's cooked though, for sure. You get the right 80-20. This, what I'm using is 80-20 hamburger. I do like 70, but I like a little grease, little oils inside of mine. All right, get ready. Give me a second. Let me get a few things out of my way. To be honest with you, I think I actually need a little bit more of these. Myself another handful. Crush those up. That'll be just fine, just fine. It'll be a nice little dish when we get done. You'll see. Really good. I gotta get this lid back on here. So remember, I used that one. I used that one. And I used that one. And I want a little bit more of this. The green is actually kind of got a sweet taste to it, to me. But it's super hot, so be very careful how much of this you use. It's not like the others. This is actually a chili pepper, while the others is more of a cayenne. So, uh-oh, I'm going to have to get a rag. Pop! Now you're going to think I'm crazy. Now we got the relish, sweet relish, right? I'm going to mix that in here. Get myself 2 spoonfuls of that. We may end up putting another one in there. Sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce. I'm having some trouble, guys. I got arthritis in my hands. We're going to squeeze that on top of there. Bam. Oh my goodness. Like that. Get a little bit like that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to sit here, mix this up. This is going to sound like it's disgusting, but it's actually really, really good. And you can smell it. Smell the sweetness out of it. This is good. I can already tell. Now it's not going to be too spicy, but it'll be spicy with those jalapenos. You see the consistency is just where everything is just being mixed in. That barbecue wettens it all down. The hot sauce wettens down. I think I'll take some more of that. I like hot. I do. So about a spoonful like I showed you before. We're almost to the end of our piece here. Just mix this around. Now you're going to think this is crazy, but if you stick with me, you'll understand what I'm up to. Alright, give me a minute. I got to get the hamburger out. Now the the ramen noodles. Now the ramen noodles are soaking up the moisture right now. We're going to drain the water off of this. Alright, I want you to see the texture of this noodles. All the water is drained off of this. So this is going to be just fine. Everything's going to be fine. And whatever moisture is left inside of here, the hamburger and this corn chips with all of the goodness that's inside there is going to be there. And so we haven't even added the flavor, which is now what we put inside of the noodles. We want to mix that up real nice. Yeah, and some of you may have already cooked the noodles with the seasoning. I didn't tell you to do that, did I? And it's all right. That's why there's always more seasoning packets. So we're going to get this all mixed up here in a good consistency. This is going to be really nice. And doing it this way, taking all that water off of there, it will dry the noodles out just a little bit because, well, moisture evaporates, right? But what it does is it gives it a nice, good texture. Okay? And yes, it does. Now, I would recommend getting the bigger tortilla shells. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get our tortilla shells very big today. Now, we're going to take this. We're going to add this to this right here. Right there like that. All that hot, spicy sweetness. Oh, my goodness. I can smell it, too, man. It smells so good. Like that. Now we're just going to mix that in here like that. You can get little sausages like a little chub, and I should have really gotten one. That would have just made this even better. A little sausage. You call them little chubs is what they're called. It's a really good. Some people use Slim Jims. Some people use other types of Vienna sausages, things like that. But we'll just mix this all together here. A little bit of more of this relish here. Yeah, there we go. Are you guys ready? Now we're going to add the hamburger, onion, jalapeno. Those onions are still very fresh, guys. Very fresh. They're crunchy. You'll enjoy this meal like crazy. I kid you not. This will be probably one of your favorite ways to make this instead of having a basic ramen noodle soup. And all the kicks and everything that's in this, it's just going to be real good. Give me a second. Now, like I said, 3 pieces of American white slices. Now, mind you, I've already mixed all of this up. Hamburger and everything's mixed up. Jalapenos, onions, seasoning, hot sauce, everything. In a bowl this big, I probably want 4. And I just let you know. What we're going to do next is we're going to put this in the microwave and melt it. You're going to love it. Stay tuned. Alright, so we have this all mixed up. The cheese got melted on top. We mixed it all up, the consistency. So we have to take a bite. Uh-oh. I need a jalapeno on that or it don't count. That is amazing. Probably could use a little bit more barbecue. But it's really, really good. And it's not as very spicy, so you can add spices to it if you really want. Now, I'm not a professional when it comes to putting these on tortilla shells. But just enough that you can spread it out there. And if you got more jalapenos, you want more jalapenos or hot sauce on there, it'll be just fine. Take that like this and wrap it up really nice and snug. Nice and snug like that. Get yourself a nice snug. And there you have it. That's good. You should try this. It needs to be more spicier for me, but I love it.